GBMC RX prescription for a healthier you. The holidays can be fun yet challenging for families. So for advice on managing our kids' emotions, we turn to Dr. Teresa Nguyen, chair of the Department of Pediatrics at GBMC. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Elsa.
happy to have you back on the show. So, you know, the holiday festivities, they're fun, but they also mean a lot of disruptions in the routine, from late bedtimes to unhealthy food options, all of which can end up in some meltdowns for our kids. So, Dr. Terry, how do we as parents prevent this? Can we prevent it?
Yes, we can we can stay calm and carry on.
Okay.
So, so let's regulate ourselves first,
Okay.
right? And keep as much of a routine schedule as you can.
Okay.
So try to keep 3 meals a day, add some healthy foods in there, regular bedtime routine, one-on-one time with your child, outdoor play, get some fresh air, let them be free.
Yes.
Everything doesn't have to be structured, and be really flexible.
Okay.
If you need to change plans at the last minute because you notice your child is really on the edge
Right.
today, cancel that plan at the last minute if you have to.
Sure, and there's no problem with
There's
doing that.
none.
Yes.
You know, parents understand. Parents who have children understand. Things happen and you modify and you go.
And I want to talk about that a little bit more. Remind parents that they don't have to say yes to every invitation. And also, I liked how you started this out, where we as parents need to regulate ourselves first, because I mean, we are the adults here, so it could be very easy to just be like, oh my gosh, they're out of hand. It's overwhelming. But if we take a moment and say, you know what, I'm the adult, I can calm down, and they can't regulate yet, but I can help them regulate. That's step one before all of the no's to the invitations.
Right. It's modeling, right?
Yes.
We are our children's best modelers.
Yes.
So if you model overwhelm, they do overwhelm.
Yes.
And they will get sucked into what you're feeling and what you're doing as well.
So how are we prioritizing? If we don't say yes to every invitation, is it really just based on our children and their schedule or their need or their mood at that moment?
Well, you know, you want to have a plan. Children like to know the plan ahead of time, right?
Yes.
So what are we doing tomorrow, Mom? What are we doing? Say, you know, we have this party, or you can give them choice. If you have 2 overlapping events, you know, or you can decide, but decide before you engage them.
Okay.
But anytime that they feel that they have a little bit of say in what's going on and control, oh, they love it. So maybe you got a few invitations, you can narrow it down to 2 and say, which would you like to go to? And they'll be like, why can't we go to both? And then you might step in and say, but you know, they're overlapping times, and you'd have so much more fun if you're doing this one activity rather than choose quality over quantity.
And if a meltdown does happen, despite our best efforts, what should we do?
Go with it. I mean, smile, carry on, bring your child to a quiet place so they can de-escalate and calm down, because sometimes it's just there's too much going on, and it's the overwhelm, right?
Yeah.
It's the noise, it's the people, it's so many things to do.
I feel like that at holiday parties. It's too many people and too much activity sometimes.
So bring them to a quiet place and let them be, or let them act out, okay? Once the spiral has begun, there's really not much you can do. Just let it spin out.
Just let it spin out. And one idea that I also love is helping your kids practice gratitude. So before the spin out, before the meltdown, having those conversations beforehand, correct?
Absolutely. So, you know, kids are into, if you celebrate Christmas, they're all about their Santa Christmas list. And then if you celebrate Hanukkah, there's 8 days of Hanukkah, and there's always gifts, right?
Yes.
So let's redirect that energy from getting gifted to what are you giving to others, okay? So redirect, what am I getting to what am I giving?
Great
and
idea.
Giving is so, it's so compelling, and it actually brings you more joy than receiving a gift. And you can do easy things, right? Can we make cards for people? Can we, you know, bake cookies, whatever, or do art for someone, right?
My daughter made bracelets for everyone at Thanksgiving, so she picked out all her little Thanksgiving colors, and she's so excited to give them.
Yeah, and isn't she like really excited about?
Yes, because she created them.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
herself.
she feels really like, I've contributed to the celebration. I've done something. So that gratitude, that giving to others, it gives so much back to you in return, more than what you've given out, right?
Got it. And I love that we're teaching that to our kids early. All right, where can we go for more information? Because you've given us a ton and we want more now.
So you can go to our GBMC Practical Parenting podcast, and it is gbmc.org/podcast.
Perfect. Yeah. Very easy, and I love that we can listen to that. Dr. Terry, thank you so much for being with us. We hope you enjoyed this prescription for a healthier you, presented by GBMC Healthcare. To get more doses of GBMC RX, click the box in the corner and tap this circle to subscribe and learn more about becoming a healthier you.